Have you ever entered into a room before intending to pick a thing but totally forgot what you're about to pick? And have you been speaking to someone before and you're like, what was I about to say? That is, you totally forgot what you were about to say. Now, this is called brain fog. And at some point in our life, we will experience this particular condition called brain fog. Now, do you want to know more about this? And do you want to know some foods that you can take to help your brain? Then stay tuned. Hello and welcome back once again to Divine Sport. That is, if you are a returning subscriber, I truly appreciate. And if you're new here, you're such an amazing person. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very much for stopping by. Now, this is Divine Sport, and here we keep you entertained, we keep you enlightened, we keep you educated, we keep you inspired, and we also spur you up. Thank you very much once again, and welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic as always, and I know you wouldn't like to miss it. So let's get right into the video. So today we are going to be talking about best brain foods that you must eat, that you need to function as a human. Now I'm going to first of all start by telling us about the brain. The brain is a very powerful machine, as you know. But there's something about the brain. The brain is very selective. Now you can eat anything you think you can eat. You can eat any food that is, beautiful, delicious, spicy, tasty, enticing, and all what have you. But the brain might not see all this food as what I just explained right now. The brain might not see this food as beautiful. In other words, not every food is meant for the brain. The brain does not accommodate any kind of food. Now, that's what we call the blood-brain barrier, the BBB. Now, this is what stands in between. It's just like a middleman. It stands in between the brain and the blood. So it's actually it's a semi-impermeable membrane that filters what enters the brain. So you might eat and you think, I'm feeding my brain, but you're not feeding your brain. You're killing it. You're killing it. So it's very important that we know what to eat, that we know what to feed our brain. Now, the brain actually has some particular food that when you eat, it opens up the barrier and lets the food in. Do you understand? So when you eat food that are not meant for the brain, it closes this membrane, and you starve your brain. You actually starve your brain, and you think you're feeding for 1 week, but you're not feeding your brain, and the brain keeps on trying to survive. And at some point, that's when sometimes we start having confusions, we start having brain fogs, just like I said before the video, and you start having weakness, sometimes depression, or you start feeling all kind of things because you're not feeding your brain appropriately. So today I'm here for you, and I'm going to be telling you things to eat or how to feed your brain so it cannot die, or it may not die, or it won't die, and also it will be healthy and function properly as you want. The first best brain food on our list today is blueberry. Blueberry. Now, this fruit is very important to our brain. It is very vital to our brain. Now, blueberries contain a compound called flavonoids, and these flavonoids actually help in learning, memory, and enhancing cognitive functions. They also help our cognitive and cardiovascular health. So anywhere you see blueberries, please try to get them, try to buy it. It is very, very, very good for the brain. Whenever you consume a blueberry, you're not just consuming a fruit or a berry, but you're consuming a brain food. The second best brain food on our list for today is called celery. And as you can see, it is a very important vegetable that we must eat. Now, this celery actually contains a compound called luteolin, and luteolin helps in brain functions. It prevents brain inflammation and it prevents neurodegeneration. And it also prevents brain aging. It also helps memory and learning. The next best brain food for today is dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate. I didn't just say chocolate, but dark chocolate. Now, what do? They help to improve or increase blood flow to the brain. Now, your brain needs some blood, and when blood goes to the brain, it's the blood-brain barrier, as I said earlier, filters some important nutrients that your brain needs, gets it, and help improve the brain, right? But when there's no blood flow, when there's no adequate blood flow, how will the brain get its nutrients? So that is what dark chocolate helps us to do here. It helps to improve or increase or enhance the blood flow to the brain. The next best brain food here is called salmon. Yes, salmon. And I know we know this fish. It is very vital and beneficial to the brain. Now, what is the work of salmon? It helps to improve oxygen or provide oxygen to the brain. It is very important, and it also helps us to retain new information while remembering old ones. Wouldn't you like to retain new info that you got today and also remember the old ones? So salmon actually helps us. It also contains omega-3 fatty acids, and these fatty acids, they're very vital. So salmon contains omega-3 fatty acids that are very beneficial to the brain and also helps provide oxygen to our brain. Another important best brain food here is coffee. And I know some people will be like, coffee, but it contains caffeine. Yes, caffeines are very good to the body. It increases alertness, it increases awareness. You're actually aware of your environment. It increases all the whole alertness, as I said earlier, and it helps reduce depression. It limits depression. Though some people are very sensitive to caffeine, it actually disturbs some people's sleep. People that are very sensitive, it actually disrupts sleep. But generally, it is very important to the brain because it improves alertness, it improves awareness, it improves, you just become active, energized. So coffee is very good, but taken moderately. But it has a product called caffeine that is actually very important and useful to our brains. The sixth best brain food on our list for today is nuts and seeds. I know that we actually underestimate this particular food, but it is very important for the brain. It might not be as sweet as you want, it might not be as delicious as you want, but trust me, it is delicious and sweet for your brain. Now, it helps increase concentration, it helps increase memory, it helps increase alertness, it limits depression, it helps increase your focus level, your attention level, and all. It also helps enhance memory, and these foods actually contain good vitamins that are good for your brain, antioxidants, and fatty acids that are wonderful for your brain. So get a nut or a seed today, and trust me, you never regret it. So we have examples of nuts and seed. We have the almonds, we have the cashew nuts, I think the groundnuts too are there. We have hazels and what have you, and walnuts. I think the best is walnut. So please, whenever you walk to a supermarket, a market, a store, grab a nut or a seed today because it is very useful for your brain, and I know your brain is going to be thanking you whenever you buy them. The seventh brain food on our list for today is called beetroots. Beetroots. They can also be called beets. Now, what do? They actually contain a compound, a natural compound called nitrate. What do nitrate do? They help to take oxygenated blood to the frontal lobe of the brain. And as we all know, the frontal lobe of the brain helps in thinking, coordination, it just enhanced memory and all, decision making. So you would like to make a good decision, right? So take beetroot today, because it is all you need to make the right decision today. So they contain nitrates that help to transport oxygenated blood to the frontal lobe of the brain. And the final best brain food on our list for today is called broccoli. Yes, broccoli. And I know we all know this particular vegetable and we ignore it, including me. Before now, I actually do ignore it, but it is very vital to the brain. Now, what do? They actually contain a compound called glycosylate. And glycosylate, when broken down, gives us a compound called isothiocyanate. And isothiocyanate helps to reduce oxidative stress and also helps to reduce neurodegenerative diseases. Now, sorry for all the big vocabularies, but it's just trying to say that they actually contain a natural compound called okay, I'm going to say it again. But in a nutshell, it's just trying to say that broccoli contains a natural compound that helps to reduce brain stress and also help to reduce brain diseases. So all these foods are here for you. Just walk into a supermarket, a store, whenever you want to get your normal food, please pick either a broccoli, either a salmon, either nuts or seeds, or any of the food I've actually said today. Trust me, these are vital foods for your brain. And remember, as I said earlier, the brain is actually very selective. So if you want to feed your brain properly, then you must eat the right foods. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate, and I'm not taking your time and attention for granted. God bless you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. I love seeing your comments. I really love reading your comments. Thank you for the comments so far. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Please share this video. It is very important to me. And please, like does not cost anything. Just click the like button. It just helps, to send the video to more people. And also, sharing costs nothing. Subscription especially costs nothing. Whenever I tell people please subscribe, they're like, I don't have money. But subscription costs nothing. Just click on that subscribe button and subscribe. The only thing is you're going to be seeing our videos whenever we upload a new video, so to just show on your screen. That is what the subscription button helps you, it helps us for. So please don't forget to subscribe. God bless you. Thank you very much, and I'm going to see you some other time. But before then, bye for now. Thank you, and bye-bye.